Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you all know, my name is Fejiro. Or if you don't know, my name is Fejiro and I'm a freelance fashion illustrator and digital artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about my whole journey as a fashion illustrator. I'm going to share how I started, how long I've been drawing for, and things I've learned along the line in my whole fashion illustration journey. So I've had people ask me these questions over the past few years. I've had people ask me questions like, how did you start drawing? How long have you been drawing for? Did you learn? Did you go to a fashion school? I'm just going to answer those questions in today's video and other questions I think would be beneficial to one or two people out there. So do not forget to like this video, leave a comment down below if you found it helpful, subscribe to this channel please, and share this video with your friends and other artists that you think might benefit from it. So without wasting too much of our time, let's just get right into today's video. So how did I start drawing? I started drawing at the age of 10. I know I started drawing way before that age, but the illustrations I have now, the oldest one is from when I was 10 years old. So let's just say I officially started drawing when I was 10 years old. When I was young, I just used to like drawing a lot. I loved outfits as a young girl. I like to tell people my name is Fabulous Queen because I'm fabulous. I loved fashion as a child, and I just used to draw clothes and anything related to fashion. I used to draw shoes and bags. I really loved fashion as a child, and I used to try out different crazy fashion combo. I can't even put up any picture here because I don't have any now, which is so sad. But when I was young, I used to mix and match different rubbish. I say they are rubbish because when I see them now, I'm like, Fejiro, why did you wear that? Why would you wear something like that? And my mommy actually let me wear those things out sometimes. Okay, thinking about it now, the only time I wore those things out was when she was not around. I usually mix a lot of things together. I'll have this beret on, this jacket on, and different colors on my body because I just really love to play around with clothes. So when I started drawing these outfits, my parents didn't really pay a lot of attention to it because my parents are all these go to school, get good grades kind of parents. Any extracurricular activity is just your own thing. For them, as far as they're concerned, your good grades is how you're going to make it in this life. That's what they used to think back then, but now they've seen that things are different and they actually really do support me now. But when I was growing up, they did not care at all, and it surprises me how I just kept drawing and I kept doing what I was doing till now because I didn't get no support from them whatsoever. Like, they were very nonchalant about it. And I remember back then I used to want a lot of art supplies. Like, I would see on TV this really fancy art stuff, color pencils, glitter pen. I really wanted them so badly, and I could not get them because, number one, like I said before, my parents didn't really care. If they see, they'll buy for me. If they not see, that's their business. They'll not even go and they won't take any extra steps like get it for me. I didn't even have a sketchbook till I was around 13 years old. I just used to draw at the back of random textbooks or A4 paper, and that's why today I'm such an A4 paper girl. I really don't draw in sketchbooks. I just love drawing on paper. So they didn't really care back then, and I'm happy that I continued doing this thing, and I've gotten to a point in this fashion illustration career where they can see that I'm making good money for myself from it. That it's not just something that I was doing to just pass time. Yeah, one of the turning points of my fashion illustration career was when I changed schools in JS1. So when I was in JS1, my parents changed my school to Queen's College. So when I went to Queen's College was far away from my home. Like I said before, I don't know if I've said it in this video, but I live in an environment where there are no shops to like access those art supplies that I wanted, and I could not get all those fancy things that I wanted to like just make my art better. So when I went to QC is in Yaba, is in an open environment. There are a lot of art shops in Yaba, in Surulere, in Ujuelegba. So I had more access to these art supplies, but I was a boarder, so I didn't really have full access like that. But then I used to send like some day students to help me get color pencils, get pencils, erasers, and all of that. That time, Nataraj was the big That's Orange was the big stationery company for us in Queen's College. So I used to send like some day students to help me get those stationeries, but they were limited because I was a student. I didn't have a lot of money to buy all the art supplies that I wanted, and that's why now that I'm a big girl, every stationery I want, every art supply that I want, I get. Immediately I see it and I like it, I buy it. As long as I have the money though. Yeah, so that's me now. I really do not, when it comes to buying things that will make my career better, I don't hold back money because I know that it's like an investment I'm making. So I'm willing to put that money in. I'm willing to make that investment in my career and all of that. So when I went to QC, like I said, it was a turning point. I had more art supplies, and my set girls were very amazing people, because when I first came in, I was a transfer student. Yeah, I was a transfer student. So most of my set girls were mean to me. But when it came to my art, they always cheered me on. And that continued till I left Queen's College. And I don't even know why it was like that. Normally, they might not talk to me. They might not be my friend. But when it comes to my art, they'll tell me, girl, you're doing great. Girl, your art looks good. If it comes to them supporting me in an art competition or to like vote for me or something, they'll go all out to make sure I get it. And that really helped my career. I can't lie, that gave my career a major boost because people kept telling me they like my art, and that just made me to keep doing more, to keep drawing every day. There was a point in my life I was drawing every single day, and I feel like that's what made me to be where I am now, because one way to be good at drawing is to keep drawing. Fast forward to when I got into uni. I got into uni in 2019 and I just kept on drawing. I don't think there was ever a point in my life where I gave up on drawing. You know how people say, oh, I'm not getting in, this thing is not, I have this dream but it's not going the way I want it to go, so I'm just going to give up, and then they come back to it, something like that. There was never a time I gave up on fashion illustration. In uni, I'm still in uni by the way, I just kept on drawing when I got into uni. And then in 2020, COVID happened, there was a lockdown, and that was another major boost in my career. I didn't have anything I was doing at that time except from drawing. So then I used to draw every day, like 3 outfits, 4 outfits every day. And there was a time I even did this challenge thing where it was a 15-day challenge of fashion illustration, and I put out prompts every day, and I just used to draw according to those prompts every day, and that also helped me with consistency. And then it was during the lockdown that I had my first commission. I was so happy when it happened. I put up a post and somebody tagged a fashion brand on that post, and then they reached out to me. They're like, okay, we saw this post, somebody tagged us on it, and we like your page, we like what you do, we like to work with you and all of that. So that was my first commission. I was really excited. Thinking about it now, somebody offered me that money I collected back then to draw. Now, I don't even think I'm going to take it. But back then it was a big thing for me because that was my first job. Somebody was paying me to actually draw for them. One thing that's been a very huge challenge for me in my journey is that I'm self-taught. I didn't go to any school to learn fashion illustration. And even if I'm good at the whole drawing thing, there is a business part to fashion illustration, and I didn't learn that. And for a long time that really was a huge problem for me because I didn't know how to like cost well. I didn't know what my art was worth. So when somebody reached out to me that they want me to do something for them and they asked me for my price, I used to be very scared to like tell them, oh, okay, this is what I want you to pay. So most times I'll just say, this is the price. I'll call it low price, and sometimes they will say, oh, that's too much, we can't pay that money, and I'll say, what's your budget? And I will calm down. I really hated negotiation. Like I really hated having to like go back and forth and explain to people why this thing was discussed and why it is what this. So when they just tell me what their budget is, I'll just go down and just do what they want because I just wanted to work with them, or I just wanted to have a long list of clients that I've worked with before, and that did not even pay me at all. that was another reason why I made this YouTube channel, because back then I would check YouTube for other fashion illustrators to like see how they're doing things, to like learn from them. But I didn't really find a lot of fashion illustrators like that, and I didn't even see anyone that was from Nigeria except from LinkedIn, and it was just one video. So I'm like, okay, when I have the capacity, I'm going to start up a YouTube channel, and I'm going to start sharing my journey and my story on there for other people to learn. I also remember the time I got into digital fashion illustration. Then my friend sent an application to me, and I was drawing with this same phone. Okay, not the same phone, but with my phone. I used to draw with my phone back then, and all those money I was making doing commissions for people, I was working on my phone, and those outfits really looked amazing. Those illustrations really looked good, and I was doing it from my phone. And that's why I always say that in this life, where there's a will, there's a way. If you really are passionate about something, if you really want to get something done, you'll find a way to get it done. So I was drawing with my phone and with my finger, and the first time I got a stylus pen was when I entered this giveaway on Instagram by Arlene Academy. I won the giveaway, so I got a stylus pen, which I think I still have, but it's not in here. So I got that pen, and that was another turning point in my fashion illustration career. I started using my brother's tab to draw, and then when we resumed again, I had a friend, and her mom got me my first drawing tab, which is there, but I can't stand up to get it. And over time, I did more commission and got more money to buy myself my own drawing tab. Honestly, I really say that I've come a long way. There are times that I feel like I'm not doing enough. There are times I feel like I'm not doing enough. But then I remember where I'm coming from. I remember how I used to be like just 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and I'm like, yo, Fejiro, be grateful for these wins that you've made, and be grateful to God for like bringing you to this level that you are now. I know that a lot of people that are my age mates don't have the experience that I have now, because I know I've worked with brands. I know what it is like to run a business. Not like I know everything now, I'm a boss, but I have an idea. I know how to manage my clients. I know how to like work with them so I can deliver on the set dates that we've already concluded. I just know I've gained these basic life skills from just being a fashion illustrator. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I promise my next video is going to be very more organized, going to follow a cascade, because today it was not planned, so I don't know how it went, but I know I said some really good things that people can benefit from today. But I'm just saying that my next video is going to be more organized, going to follow like a cascade basically. So do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not done so yet, please. I'm about to hit 200 subscribers. Please subscribe to this channel. Let's get to 200. Share this video with your friends and other artists that I think might gain one thing or two from it. Until the next time, bye.